I do not encourage nor condone any of the actions performed or products shown in this video. All of the videos are produced in a safe and controlled environment. Do not attempt to replicate any of the actions performed during this video.
Hello there my friends, how are you doing? Welcome back to another video. Now today has been quite the day. It has been spent most of it editing this video, which you'll only see in a couple of weeks from now. But in the morning I actually got lucky enough to go with a friend of mine and have some breakfast. And so we had some pancakes which had flowers on them, and I ate the flowers because they looked delicious and they tasted just like you would expect a flower to taste. So 10 out of 10 I guess. I had a latte, she had a matcha latte, and we were journaling and reading, and it was very, very nice. And then I came home, and while I was editing, the bell rang, and there was the mailman delivering poems to read while smoking cigarettes by Jacob fucking Jones. If you've been following this channel for a while, you would know that Jacob's channel is a whole inspiration of my channel. Also, it's pretty easy to tell, I think. And so as soon as I knew he had released a poetry book, I got it immediately, and I just love the whole concept. I think it's hilarious. And so to decompress after this day, I think I'm going to grab myself a drink, take this book, take a couple of cigarettes, and go outside, read, smoke, have a couple of sips, and bring you along, read you some poems, and just show you what this book is all about. I asked Jacob for permission for this video, of course. He is not paying me in any way, shape or form. I ordered the book all by myself. I just asked him if it was okay to like show a poem or two without giving too much away, you know, of course. And he said, all good, how about we go outside and we enjoy the rest of our days. Let's go. Alrighty my friends, today we are in the car because it seems to be far too windy outside to be able to record this video. And I also forgot my drink at home, so it's not starting on the best note, but I've already noticed something that I love so much about this book, which is that these drawings, I recognize them very well because these are drawings that Jacob had been putting out on his Jacob Drawing Jones channel for a very long time. He would post like drawing a fish with X pen, which was supposed to be like a cool pen, I think. I don't know anything about pens. Anyway, he always was drawing this kinds of drawings here, and also this man in the back. And so I already know this is going to be full of illustrations made by him, which is really cool. And so this is the front of the book. Poems to read while smoking cigarettes, which I most definitely will be doing. And then in the side we don't have anything, and in the back we have this. And so I'm very, very excited to light up a smoke and see what we find in here. This is totally a full circle moment for me because I've been following Jacob's journey for around 4 or 5 years at this point. And so, I don't know, just having something that I can hold that he created feels very nostalgic in a way, although it is happening right now, you know? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to be lighting one of my rolled cigarettes. I feel like my lighter is starting to want to die out on me. Most of the time it's not lighting anything correctly. Basically, I'm going to open this book on a random page and see what we find. Alright. Okay, we got page 22. And there are a couple of poems here, which include The Fine Art, Call to, Time, and Pancake. And I'm very curious about this time poem because I think a lot about time, and I want to see what Jacob's thoughts on time might be. And so on this page we have a little doodle of a guy, which I just love so much. And the poem Time goes as follows. Time. It is there. Then it is not. Time is there, but no, it is not. Sometimes time moves slow. Sometimes time moves fast. Period. That is exactly what I was thinking about it. Oh my god, this is just bringing me so much joy that I don't think I can even describe it to you. Seeing the impact that Jacob's videos had on me just truly lets me know and reminds me of how much you could impact somebody's life without knowing, you know. He was just making the videos that he was passionate about, and me, random girl on the other side of the world, all the way in Portugal, found his videos one day, and I created all of this because of it, you know, because of him, because of those videos that I watched. And so it's truly, truly amazing the power that we all have on each other, you know, to change the course that each of us are taking. This is definitely going front spot on my shelf. I need to find a place to be able to display it in a proper manner. Today I was thinking of being able to record a totally different video outside and all, but I tried to sit down and there was construction noises in one place and a lot of wind in another, and so we ended up at where we started, in my car, where I recorded all of my first videos. And it's so interesting to see that I used to record all of my videos in my car simply because I was deathly afraid of being outside and being perceived by people. And through trying so hard to like sit down outside and endure the anxiety of being seen, I actually have been able to do so many more things regarding the videos that I make, and coming back here to where everything started just feels very full circle. I guess today is just a very full circle day, you know? Alright, let's open some other random page. I'm only going to read 2 poems because that's what I told him I would do, and I don't want to read any more so as not to spoil the surprise, of course. So, we have landed ourselves in page 44, and this one has a big poem called Intermission, and it has a really cool doodle as well. And this poem goes as follows. Intermission. This is an intermission, a break. There is nothing going on, yet. There is. Isn't the absence of something still something? Nonetheless, this is a break. A break nonetheless. A break from the book, but aren't intermissions not usually for books? I'm already loving this. Intermissions, they're for plays, they're for movies, they're for concerts, they're for other things, not books. Not usually books, but this is an intermission for a book. And I'm not going to read the rest of it as not to spoil the surprise. I want you guys to go and get this book as well if you are curious, or if you just want to support Jacob, of course. Man, just the way that this is written is so cool because it feels very intrusive thought-ish. It feels like a conversation you could be having with yourself inside of your head, you know, and so I'm just finding this to be really, really interesting, and I want to get to read all of the poems. But I'm already giving it a 10 out of 10, of course. I don't know, I guess I'm just feeling very, very happy to be able to be holding this in my hand right now. This video is actually going live before all of the others that I had. I'm pushing it forward so that it is consistent with the time of the release of the book. For the past month and a half, I've been going through sort of complicated time inside of my head, and so you will see that develop in the videos that are coming. But for now, I've actually been feeling a lot better, and I think that today has been probably the best day so far in the past month and a half. And I guess just receiving this in the mail, I don't know, it just made me ponder of this journey that I've been going on over the past years. And you know, it has been such a fruitful one, not just because of the development of the channel, but because of what the development of the channel caused in me. I feel like I've grown a lot. I've exposed myself to new things a lot, which I wasn't doing too much before because I was mostly afraid and anxious. I grew up being a very anxious child, and I've been watching myself grow out of that shell over the past years. And this channel has definitely made that so much more exponential because I've had to do things for the videos, like sitting outside, talking to people outside, and all of these things that maybe I wouldn't have done if I didn't want to be able to do it, so that I could show you more of what there is around my country and just around my city and how it feels to be here and the greenery and all of that, you know. Having been able to go on this journey with all of you and having it start on watching Jacob's videos and now continue with Jacob's book in my hand feels very true to how it was supposed to be, you know. I remember just starting all of this, having no idea how anything worked, how to make a video, how to upload a video, how to edit a video. I had no clue what kind of equipment I would end up getting or wanted to get, you know. I just knew I wanted to talk, and that's basically what I've been doing, and it just feels so great having created this community, you know. And hello my friends, my camera's battery died, and so we're back at home. But I think I wanted to conclude that whole section just by saying thank you so much to Jacob for doing what he loves and inspiring other people to do the same. And thank you so much to you guys for following my journey all of these years, or if you're new, for being here now. And I hope you enjoy the journey that we still have to go on together. And now it is time to find a suitable place in my shelves to display this beautiful creation. So let's go. Oh my god, I think I got it. Wait, I have to show you. On the bookshelf of my favorite books, next to a candle. Yeah, I think that looks quite nice, look. Wow, I really love that. Alrighty, my friends, we are ending this video where we started, just like we recorded this video where we started. I am editing it to try and get it up for you tomorrow, so fingers crossed I can do it in time. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all very soon. And have a great rest of your week, alright? Bye!